Welcome to Pod Studio, level up your fluency from trending topics. Today we are going to talk about Chat's 8 incredible new features.
Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're here to unpack the latest, really exciting developments in tech and, well, beyond tech too. We try to cut through the noise, get to what really matters.
Exactly.
And if you've been keeping even half an eye on AI lately, you know things are just moving incredibly fast. I mean, what felt cutting edge maybe 6 months ago, it's already old news.
It's almost whiplash-inducing, isn't it? The pace.
Totally. So today we're doing a deep dive into OpenAI's ChatGPT, specifically its latest capabilities, which are pretty astonishing. We're talking new image generation features, but also, and this is key, how they plug into other AI tools seamlessly.
Right. That integration piece is huge.
And the reason we're jumping on this now isn't just because they're new. It's because, honestly, they're so much better than we previously thought. Way beyond incremental updates, pushing boundaries much faster than expected.
Yeah, the source we're looking at really highlights that.
Speaking of which, our insights today are coming from a great YouTube channel, 2-Minute Papers, specifically their video, OpenAI's ChatGPT 8 new incredible features.
They do fantastic work breaking down complex stuff.
They really do. So they lay out this compelling vision, and, well, that's what we're going to explore with you today.
Okay, so our mission really is to pull out the most important bits of knowledge, the insights from these examples. We're not just going to list features,
Right.
We want to explore how AI is starting to connect all these different tasks, different tools, creating totally new ways of working, and of course, how it's speeding up its own development. It's breathtaking.
Yeah.
We'll look at what this means for creativity, for learning, maybe even just for, everyday stuff. It really drives home what the source calls the second law of papers.
Which is?
Do not look at these works as islands. Everything is connected.
Everything is connected. I like that. It feels very true for AI right now. Yeah. And you're going to see exactly what that means with this first feature we're looking at. It's pretty incredible. Imagine you generate a picture, right? A flat, static image.
Okay.
Now imagine transforming that picture into something, interactive, something you can actually explore. Immersive.
Yeah, and what's really insightful here is how seamless it is. Like you said, the integration. You generate an image in ChatGPT, and then, boom, you feed that same image into another AI, often one that specializes in 3D. Sometimes it's built in, sometimes ChatGPT kind of directs the traffic.
Right, like an orchestrator.
Exactly. And the second AI, it takes that flat picture and intelligently rebuilds it as a full 3D object.
Not just a static model, though.
No, that's the cool part. You can spin these things around, change the lighting, see how it looks from different angles, and you get these really realistic light effects. The source mentions beautiful specular reflections.
Specular reflections. That's like the shine on things.
Precisely. That glint you see on shiny surfaces. It makes it look so much more real, brings it to life in, a whole new dimension.
Okay, wow. But wait, it doesn't stop there, right? It goes beyond 3D.
It does. So not just 3D objects, but video.
Video from a still image.
Yeah, or maybe from the 3D object you just made. You can plug these assets into text-to-video systems.
Okay.
The source specifically points to Runway's GEN4. It just came out, and it's doing some amazing things.
Runway. I've heard of them. Their previous version, GEN3 or whatever, wasn't that long ago.
Exactly. That's the point. Their previous version is less than a year old. And just look at the improvement.
Wow.
The quality jump, the control, all that in less than a year. It really shows you the speed we're talking about.
Incredible acceleration.
And connecting it back, right. That second law of papers again. These tools, not islands.
Right. Connected.
They're part of this ecosystem that's just evolving like crazy. One AI's output feeds another AI's input.
Compounding capabilities.
You got it. And it's not just speed, it's the quality jump, especially in video. Keeping things consistent, maintaining the subject. That's hard for AI. GEN4 making that leap from a static image, that's a big deal. It suggests a better understanding of, how things change over time.
Temporal dynamics, yeah. Okay, so moving from just visuals, what about simulating processes? Like real-world stuff. You mentioned this could help with things like cooking or even chemistry, making recipes come alive.
Yeah, think about it. Instead of just text, a recipe becomes like a flow chart that shows what you should be doing when and what you should get as a result.
Perfect. That sounds amazing. No more getting lost halfway through.
Right, but then it raises this really interesting question. If the AI understands the steps and the results of mixing things...
Can it predict what happens? Can you run experiments?
Exactly. Can we run virtual experiments without, actually making a mess in the kitchen or the lab?
So the source tried this.
They did. They had ChatGPT simulate a weird mix. Let's see, a cup of olive oil with water.
Okay. Unusual start.
Then add some boba to it.
Boba? Okay.
Now some red food syrup. And then, just to really push it, milk.
Milk, oh dear. Olive oil, water, boba syrup, and milk. What happened?
Well, initially, maybe not as bad as you'd think, but then they did something fascinating.
Right.
They asked ChatGPT to simulate what happens if that concoction just sits there for a month.
Oh, wow. Like a time machine. What did it predict?
Well, the creator's reaction in the video says it all. They just go, oh my, I choose to believe this one.
Ha! So it must have shown something pretty funky.
You can imagine. But yeah, using an image AI as a kind of time machine or maybe time projector for experiments, that's a fantastic idea. What a time to be alive.
It really is. It's not just making pictures. It's like predictive visualization.
That's a great way to put it. It's understanding physical properties, interactions, not just how things look. It's a step towards, virtual prototyping, testing scenarios.
Okay, so from simulating the physical world, let's swing back to creativity, but maybe more on the learning side, like learning to draw.
Yeah.
Remember those old tutorials? Step 1, draw some circles. Step 2, draw the rest of the owl.
Oh yeah, the impossible leap.
Exactly. Well, now ChatGPT can apparently give you all the intermediate steps.
Really?
Yeah, like having an art teacher break it down for you step by step, complex shapes into easy stages.
That's genuinely useful. And interestingly, it works the other way too.
How so?
You can take a picture you already have, maybe something you drew or found, and tell ChatGPT to make a coloring book out of it.
A coloring book, just like that.
Yep. Takes the complex image, simplifies it down to outlines. Ready to color.
That's brilliant for kids or even artists wanting to try different styles or simplify things.
Exactly. Prototyping, adapting. Lots of uses.
Speaking of creative outputs, custom maps. The source mentioned making maps.
Oh yeah, this was a fun bit. The creators shared some personal ones they made, like a paperland and dissertation desert, which they joked they survived by eating dry papers and filtered my tears into coffee.
I feel that.
And they even mapped where they spent time at the GTC AI conference. It's kind of whimsical, but...
But there's potential there,
right?
Right? Beyond jokes, like brainstorming fantasy worlds.
Yeah.
Or visualizing data.
Totally. Or maybe quick urban planning sketches. Visualizing complex ideas really fast. The source encourages people to try making their own silly little maps, says it's so good.
I might have to try that. Okay, shifting gears slightly. Practical stuff. Visualizing merchandise.
Yeah, this one's super relatable. You see something online, maybe a jacket, some glasses.
And you wonder, how would that actually look on me?
Exactly. Now, you can just ask ChatGPT. It can apparently whip up an image of you wearing it in seconds.
Instant virtual try-on. That's a huge deal for online shopping.
Could be. Reduce returns, help designers iterate. It turns a static picture into, a personal fitting room.
Okay, that's cool. And that leads into something more complex, advanced scene generation.
Right. And the key here is the comparison to what we had before. Think back just a few years. Remember Gauguin?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah.
It made landscapes from, like, paint-by-number style inputs.
Sort of, yeah. But it was, as the source says, so limited in resolution, not a lot of detail there. And crucially, it only understood a few semantic categories like water, grass, sky, and so on.
Basic labels.
Very basic. Impressive for its time, but very constrained.
And now, with ChatGPT.
Oh, it's night and day. The new stuff creates images that need an orders of magnitude better understanding of the world.
Orders of magnitude. So not just recognizing tree, but understanding context, light, physics, maybe.
Seems like it. Understanding how things relate, how light works, the whole story of the scene. The results look, I quote, like something straight out of a science fiction movie.
Wow. Not just enhancing, but truly generating complex, believable worlds.
Yeah, it suggests the AI has a much richer internal model now. It's not just matching labels, it's synthesizing based on inferred relationships, depth, light, shadow. It's a fundamental step up in processing visual info.
Okay, prepare yourself. The next one. The source called it their favorite, neural rendering.
Yes. This one's pretty mind-bending.
So the idea is you draw a texture pattern, right? Like maybe some swirls or stripes.
Yeah.
And then you tell ChatGPT, create a teapot with this style using your texture.
Simple concept, huge implications, and the context here is just wow.
That's the context.
The researcher behind the source video, they actually wrote one of the early papers on this very topic, neural rendering.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and they said point blank, it took me 3,000 hours to research and implement it, and it was still limited.
3,000 hours. For an expert.
3,000 hours for a limited result. And now
Wow.
it can be done with one prompt.
One prompt versus 3,000 hours. I don't even have words for that leap.
It's staggering. It's not just faster, it changes who can do this stuff. It takes it from the specialized lab and gives it to, well, anyone who can type.
Democratizing insanely complex graphics really makes you wonder about, like, the acceleration of AI itself.
Yeah.
Bridging years of research into seconds.
And what does that mean for expertise? For human skill versus AI help? Big questions.
And it's not just slapping a texture on.
Right.
It does more.
Right. It can give you a different viewpoint of the object, generate normal maps.
Normal maps.
Right.
Those are the things that add detail without adding geometry, right? Like fake bumps and grooves.
Exactly. They trick the eye. Or it can create a whole scene with that style, with beautiful glossy reflections and all. It's putting complex graphics power into everyday language.
Amazing. But is it perfect yet?
Oh, definitely not. The source is clear. Is it perfect? Not even close.
Okay, good to know.
But they immediately follow up with, but just think about what we will be capable of just 2 more papers down the line.
Right, that trajectory. It implies these massive leaps are going to keep happening, maybe even faster.
Seems likely. It could fundamentally change creative work in gaming, product design, you name it.
Okay, one last one. And this brings it right back home, literally. Solving everyday problems. Visualizing home projects. Like assembling IKEA furniture.
Oh, the universal struggle.
Right. You can apparently tell ChatGPT, please assemble this IKEA furniture for me and show me what my living room would look like if I ever got the patience to put it together.
That is brilliant. For anyone staring at a flat-pack box filled with dread.
It's the dream. But then the source adds a funny but kind of profound next thought.
Which is?
Now, if only I could ask a robot to actually go and do it by itself, that would be truly something else.
Yes. That highlights the gap, doesn't it? Amazing visualization.
Yeah.
But still need to actually do the thing.
For now.
For now. But it points to where this could go, right? Connecting the digital plan to physical action with robotics, that could revolutionize design, construction, how we even interact with our spaces.
What a tour. Seriously, those 8 features, image to 3D and video, simulations, drawing help, maps, merch visualization, scene generation, neural rendering.
And IKEA assembly previews.
And IKEA, it just shows the incredible range, the speed.
Yeah.
It's dizzying. And these powerful tools are becoming so much more accessible. Things that needed experts and tons of time. Now, maybe not.
And that's the bigger picture, isn't it? It's not just about these specific features. It's about how AI is fundamentally changing how we interact with information, how we create things.
Yeah.
It's giving us these incredible shortcuts to knowledge, to creativity, to solving practical headaches. And everything's getting connected, like that second law said, allowing us to do things that were just impossible or took thousands of hours sometimes now with just a few words. It's more than just tools. It feels like a whole new way of thinking about problems and making stuff.
A paradigm shift. Absolutely. So here's a thought to leave you with. Given that crazy pace, that jump from 3,000 hours to one prompt,
Yeah.
what everyday task, something that feels impossible or just super tedious right now, what do you think AI might make effortless in, say, the next 6 months? Or maybe the next year?
Ooh, good question. What current frustration might just disappear?
Exactly. Think about how these connected systems could tackle something in your life. Which of these features we talked about got you most excited? How might you use them?
Lots to chew on there.
Definitely. Something to ponder. Well, thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the, frankly, astonishing new world of ChatGPT.
It's been fascinating.
Catch you next time.